Okay, today we're going to do a 2 by 3 matrix and do row reduced echelon form. Here's our original problem, and I already put it into a matrix. Our goal is to obviously have the ones going diagonally and the zeros everywhere else, and then your answers will be here. So now that I see a 1 is right here, and you obviously want a 1 down here, I'm going to switch the rows and do a row swap. Row 1 and row 2. So that will leave you with 4, 2, 16, and 2, 1, 8. That's just a quick way to get the 1 down here where you already needed a 1. So now your next step is to get this to equal a 1. So the way we'll do that is going to be row 1 times 1/4, and then store it in row 1. So we'll have 4 times 1/4, store it, 2 times 1/4, store it, and 16 times 1/4, and store it. So your answers for that will be 1.5 and 4. 1.5 and 4. And then you'll just want to submit them into row 1. So then you'll have 1.5 and 4. And then you'll just want to carry the other ones to stay the same. So you have that now. Your next step is to get a 0 where the 2 is. So to do that, you would want to do row 1, because you can always add the rows, times -2 plus row 2, and you want to store it in row 2. So what that will look like is it's going to be row 1 times -2 plus row 2 plus 2. Store it, row 2. Store row 2. Then it will look like 2 times, or actually 0.5, sorry, 0.5 times -2 plus 1 for the row 2. Then you'll have 4 times -2 plus 8. All store these in row 2. So 1 times -2 plus 2 is 0. 0.5 times -2 plus 1. 0.5 times -2 is -1. Plus 1 is 0. And then 4 times -2 plus 8. So 4 times -2 is -8. 8 plus 8. -8 plus 8. -8 plus a positive 8 equals 0. So you want to input all these numbers in obviously row 2. On the top you'll have 0.5, 1.5, 4, that's 1, then 0.5, sorry about that, then 0, 0, 0. Okay, what does that mean? You have all zeros on the bottom. Now it would, to try and get a 1 here, it just shows you now that this system is dependent and that they lie on the same line. So that would be as far as you would go right here. This, as you can see up here, they're basically multiples of each other. 2, 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 8 and 16. So this is going to show you that it is a dependent. Okay, and that's about as far as you would go with that one. Other ones you would try to obviously get the 1 here and the 0 here, and then these would end up as your solutions, but this one ended up actually being a dependent. with the 0. So whenever you see that, that'll give you the cue for that being the solution.